I am not kidding when I say I have spent all of today, all of November 14th, working with this microphone, trying to make it sound better, and I think I have finally done it. I think we're good. I am losing my mind. I have recorded this at least 20 times. I'm going insane. So anyway, I love dinosaurs. I really love dinosaurs, and thus I love Jurassic Park. I love dinosaurs, Charlie. I love dinosaurs.
Uh, Dude, we get it.
Wait, how do you get in here? This movie is a Spielberg classic, having timelessly beautiful animatronics and well-built chemistry between the characters. Not to mention the iconic soundtrack by John Williams. There is a reason the first Jurassic Park has stood the test of time. I will not be talking about it as an adaptation because I still haven't read the book, but I will be talking about the original trilogy as well as the Jurassic World movies, which will be getting its own video. And I will also not be talking about Camp Cretaceous, the Lego games, or anything else. I need as much time as possible to watch oh okay. I guess I can't talk about that yet. I didn't know I signed an NDA. Anyway, let's let's get into these movies. In 1993, the first Jurassic Park movie was released, directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, and Samuel L. Jackson. This movie was an instant classic. If you haven't seen the movie, the basic plot goes roughly as follows. John Hammond invests in and creates a park that brings dinosaurs back to life. He recruits scientists Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian Malcolm to endorse the park after the fatality of a staff member. With Hammond's grandkids in tow, they tour the park as shit very quickly hits the fan and the dinosaurs escape. I won't be doing a play by play for the sake of time. This movie is full of life and wonder and terror. I cannot state enough how incredible this movie is. Scientific inaccuracies aside. Oh god, I have to talk about that, don't I? Shit, okay. Look, the movie came out in the 90s, roughly around the time evidence of feathered dinosaurs existing was founded. Whether or not you want to praise or demonize the movie for not having feathered dinosaurs, that is entirely up to you. Personally, I don't mind. I have another grievance broken wrists everywhere. Dinosaur wrists were not fully pronated, which means they didn't have the little gate wrists. They had more grabby Godzilla hands. The two biggest victims of this are the Velociraptors and the Dilophosaurus. The Dilophosaurus is one of my personal favorite dinosaurs. The other one will appear in Fallen Kingdom. We all know, at least I hope you guys know, that the Dilophosaurus did not look like a colorful yellow spotted lizard from Holes. Nor did it spit paralyzing venom, nor was it the size of an 8-year-old child. And the wrists, look at the wrists, oh my god, the poor creature was starved as well, look at it! Look, I love this scene, but there's so much wrong with it. The velociraptors are also not supposed to be this big as well. These feathered fucks were the size of turkeys, but we can ignore this by gaslighting ourselves into believing it's perfectly fine because these are mutated animals. Their DNA was tampered with, there's some additions, and that could work as a good excuse. Oh, wait, hold on. No, let's go back to the first part of the movie. Alan, what did you say? 6-foot turkey? Dude, we had the bones. We knew there. Oh my god. Did you dig up a Utah raptor instead? Okay, well, that should be the last of the confusion, right? Oh, come on. How would they thrive in a world with much lower oxygen levels? Why did they have the West Indian lilac if they knew it was poisonous? Oh, we knew what they were eating. Sure. How would the dinosaurs' immune systems withstand modern bacteria, viruses, and other such microscopic threats? The T Rex did not have movement based sight. How do they tend to the copious amounts of shit left by the dinosaurs? They're nitpicks, yes, but when you start with one, you start picking apart more and more of the movie, and way more as we keep going along. Discrepancies aside, how does this hold up as a movie about mutant dinosaurs on the loose? They managed to mesh together the wonder and terror of dinosaurs brought back to life. It's truly beautiful. The acting is phenomenal, and the comedic timing fits in just right. And god, the puppets for the dinosaurs are breathtaking. The late and great Stan Winston, who is known for, oh, I don't know, Terminator, Aliens, Pumpkinhead, Batman Returns, and Predator. worked on this movie, and damn, did he do a good job. This man is absolutely phenomenal in the special effects and prosthetic worlds. And for as inaccurate as the dinosaurs are, I can't really be all that mad. The animatronics had so much care and love put into them. This is just an all around fantastic movie. If you somehow haven't seen it before, go ahead and watch it. I guarantee you won't regret it unless you're some kind of monster who thinks dinosaurs are lame. Don't don't speak to me. There sure is a lot of potential with this premise, but we don't really need anything added to it, do we? Oh, it's 1997. What's out in theaters? Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. Lost World Jurassic Park, whatever the hell you want to call it. You have the same chances of finding a mosquito properly encased in amber as you do finding somebody who likes, let alone genuinely loves, Jurassic Park The Lost World. And I do not mean in any ironic sense, I mean genuinely love this movie. Directed again by Steven Spielberg and having Jeff Goldblum's character Ian Malcolm be the lead, this sequel is beyond ridiculous. I love Jeff Goldblum, but Malcolm is just not a good fit as a main man. He's better as a supporting character. And yes, the kid doing gymnastics and kicking the shit out of the raptors kinda bonkers, but there's worse. God, there is worse. But I will say, there are moments that I really do like. Let's talk about the plot first. Two separate teams are sent to the Site B location, Isla Sorna, for two different reasons. The first team documents and photographs, while the other one captures. Things go south, shocker, and the two teams must converge for survival. That's kind of the TLDR of all these movies. People do shit, meddle with nature, dinosaurs go wild, chaos theory, life finds a way. You get the drill. I really like the terror of the Rex moms wreaking havoc, especially at the campsite. That being said, the people in this movie are comically stupid. I know you want to help the baby Rex, but you kind of fucked yourself over by taking it. We have the super evil InGen baddies who are there to kidnap some species to take to San Diego as well. The plot is just ridiculous, and it does start the streak of InGen being the overarching villain. Wait, hold on, San Diego. Yep, right, okay. Yeah, this dumbass thinks it's a great idea to take an adult Tyrannosaurus Rex to San fucking Diego. And the place it's supposed to go to, the construction on it isn't even done. There's no supplies for it. There's nowhere for it to go. Who thought this was a good idea? This scene is so stupid. People complain about the gymnast kick on the raptor, but this is what we need to be talking about. This makes no fucking sense. Also, how in God's name did the Rex eat all of the crew and hide itself back in the cargo? How did it fit its head in the cockpit or whatever it's called for a boat? I don't know anything about boats. And, they could have just peered into the cargo instead of opening it up. I don't even know anymore. Also, there's this scene with the Compsognathus crew that just pisses me off. It is the worst kill in the series. They follow this guy who is an InGen baddie named Dieter. And if you can find the clip on YouTube, just look at it, see how poor of a death it is. God, this has to be one of the worst kills I've ever seen in a movie. The compies could have been used for so much better, but what do I know? At least they didn't bring back the Dilophosaurus, and the campsite scene was cool. It's really not a good movie, let alone sequel to Jurassic Park. It absolutely had big shoes to fill, do not get me wrong, but this barely holds up as a movie. Though I will continue to praise the campsite scene as well as the waterfall, that entire, 10 minutes of just T-Rex mayhem? God, that was awesome. Oh, I have four more movies? Well, I can at least take a break after this one, right? Can't get any worse. For now, at least. And worse it did not get. Okay, holy shit, yeah, wow, that was better than I remember. This movie was a huge improvement over Lost World. Probably because Alan Grant was the lead protagonist again as opposed to Ian Malcolm. And yes, because I have to address it, the Velociraptor saying Alan's name was fucking hilarious. I love it. It has been living in my head rent-free for the last couple days. Jurassic Park 3 came out in 2001 and was directed by Joe Johnston as opposed to Steven Spielberg. So, let's see what this guy's done. Oh my fucking god, he did Jumanji. He also did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and the first Captain America movie, as well as the visual effects for Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay, wow. Wow, yeah, okay, this movie was in good hands. I'd say that this is a worthy sequel to the first Jurassic Park movie. It has the essence that the first movie had, except on Isla Sorna. Now, is it a Shrek 2? Nah, but it is far better than Lost World. And thank Christ that the T Rex got put aside for a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I love me a T Rex any time of day, but shaking things up with a Spinosaurus was absolutely the right move. And also, we have pterosaurs, which, holy shit, that's kind of scary. I mean, they're giant flying reptiles that are about the size of a Kia Soul. Fuck that. This movie's plot goes roughly as follows. Alan Grant is misled by the offer of a site funding to take a tour of Isla Sorna with William H. Macy, his wife, whose actress's name I cannot pronounce for the life of me, Alan's intern, and some random guys for hire. The Kirby family, that's Macy and Leonie, I think, I'm definitely butchering that, are actually looking for their son and friend who were lost parasailing. Shocker to nobody, shit very quickly hits the fan. They were jumped by a Spinosaurus, and a crash ensues. Is people being stupid again? Yes, but it's more entertaining. And they're ever so slightly less stupid in this movie. Now, what about the dinosaurs? We're used to the inaccuracies by now, except no, I'm still pissed about the gay little wrists they have. But for the most part, I'm used to it, and not extraordinarily upset. This will be the last movie I give this a pass to. In this movie, like I said, we're introduced to pterosaurs, specifically pteranodons. They're not dinosaurs, they're flying reptiles. There's a difference. And I'm not saying that as a critique, I'm just saying that because a lot of people do not know that pterosaurs are not actual dinosaurs. Just because it has "saur" in the name does not mean it's a dinosaur. And also, there is this cameo from something that is definitely not a dinosaur that's in Fallen Kingdom, but we'll get there when we get there. They make for a frankly horrifying addition to the roster. I mean, when you think about it, this movie is kind of fucking terrifying. Between that and the reconciling of the relationships with a touch of comedy, it really has the essence of the first Jurassic Park movie. I don't think there's a single scene with the dinosaurs that I didn't just absolutely love here. It still has people being stupid and various inconsistencies, but all around, it's a solid addition to the Jurassic Park franchise, even if it wasn't really necessary. There is no Lost World in Ba Sing Se. Not much else to say, really. It's a fun little movie that captures the essence of its franchise. Those pteranodons were absolutely terrifying, and that is something that Jurassic Park just really knows how to nail. It knows how to balance out its ideas, its horrifying nature, and also its family relations. It is incredible in this. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. We had a little hiccup there that we won't speak of, but they redeemed themselves. I thoroughly enjoyed the two and only two movies that Jurassic Park has to offer.
Stop gaslighting yourself, Cap. You have 3 more movies to go.
I'm going to leave now. Well, if you haven't seen the first Jurassic Park film, go watch it. And if you're still in the mood for more dinosaur mayhem, go watch the third film. You are missing absolutely nothing skipping the second film. Next up on my schedule is oh, no, I still can't talk about that. Fuck, I have to do the Jurassic World movies. I really have to do that. I really do. God damn it. Okay, well, I guess I'll see y'all for the Jurassic World video. Hopefully, I'll have more than 3 positive things to say about them. Thank you as always for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you soon.